Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking, and I have your message from God for the week. This is the turning point. What is upside down will finally start to be turned right side up. All that is hidden must be brought into the light. The truth of the darkness in humanity and the truth of darkness in each of you must be brought into the light. This is not about judgment. This is not about labeling right and wrong. No, there is no such thing. All are light and darkness. There will always be the propensity, the opportunity for darkness. We must examine the difficult emotions that drive humanity to dark behaviors. You must understand what triggers you, but you need to know why. You need to explore where the wound came from so that you may acknowledge it, feel it, and have it be transformed into a lesson instead of a burden. The world must be brought back into balance. There are extremes everywhere, but they serve no one. There is too much darkness. It is time to balance it with light. There is too much focus on the masculine energies of logic and doing. It is time to balance it with the feminine energies of being and intuition. There is too much focus on output and the future. It is time to balance it with joy and being in the moment. There's too much fear. It is time to balance it with understanding. There is too much holding tightly to what does not serve you. It is time to learn to release it. You are the only one who can choose to free you. You are the only one with the power to choose something different for yourself. You can do this. This would be much harder in the past. The energies we are sending to the earth now, they allow the process of change to be smoother. It allows the healing of your trauma to be more efficient. But it cannot choose change or healing for you. You must decide to choose what is right for you instead of what is easy for you. You must choose to be very uncomfortable as you look into your past to heal the moments that still impact you now. If you don't know where to start, if you want to start but you need more guidance, there are others on this planet who know how to help you. There are books you can read, articles on the internet you can read. There are people who can help you on your path. Some of them are therapists, hypnotherapists, energy healers of all kinds. You can use color therapy, sound therapy, the therapy of being in nature, journaling, healing your inner child, healing trauma, continuously balancing and healing your energetic body. These are worthy goals that will reap huge benefits for your peace. Healing your suffering means you will stop reliving your suffering. It means you will stop projecting that suffering inadvertently onto others. Healing yourself means breaking the long cycle of unconsciousness and dysfunction that has kept the world in a dark place. It is time. You are tired of suffering. You are tired of the burden of being stuck in the past, stuck in pain. It does not have to be this way. Make some small choices to move towards healing and balance for your emotional body. It will have ripple effects into your physical body, into your spiritual body, into the world. It is work, but I have the tools. It takes time, but I know the way. Call on me. Call on any guide or angel that speaks to your heart or sparks your imagination. We are ready to support you on your journey with everything we have at our disposal. They stand in wait of your request. You are not meant to do this alone. You were never meant to do this alone. It's time to reconnect now. It doesn't have to be face-to-face if you're not ready for that yet. Start linking up with others who value your healing, who value your soul, who support you regardless of what phase of your path you are on. Find those who are projecting light and understanding into the world. Fill yourself with words and thoughts of light from others. Consume more of what inspires you and comforts you. This is healing too. Any energy that can hold love can heal you. Loving thoughts, loving words that you hear or that you say, watching something loving happen to someone else, love in any form that you experience or witness can provide healing in little dosages. What would it be like if you had a steady stream of healing love into you every day? In this same way, energy from what is dark, hateful words, violent acts, thoughts that divide, judging thoughts, if you read these, if you watch these, if you say these, it impacts your energy. It lowers your vibration. It causes damage to your soul. Your soul longs for love. Do you feel this now? Do you feel the love I'm radiating out to you? The more imbalanced your energetic body is, the harder it is to feel. You were meant to survive on an endless stream of love from me. I send it to you always. I want you to feel it. I want you to benefit from it and maintain a state of healing from it. But first, some of the damage must be healed and removed from you because it is blocking your access to my light. How you feel right now, the feelings of sadness and disappointment and frustration, those are not your natural state. Your soul is all bliss, joy, sensory, open, love, contentment, connectedness. Those are the default states you were meant to experience more than any other. The default sensations and feelings on earth are a lie. Souls are not meant to remain in the state of emotions that so many of you endure. You are being pulled down into the darkness, and you cannot learn how to fight back unless you acknowledge that energy is real and the state of your energy matters. And not just matters, your energy is everything. It's how you feel emotionally, physically, psychologically. It's whether or not you have access to your gifts, access to your connection with us, access to divine knowledge. If you keep getting pulled back into anger and hopelessness and judgment, you will not be able to access your full power as a soul. You will never be satisfied. You must keep healing the layers of trauma that cause you to think a certain way about things. Your thoughts cause you to react, and your reaction has the negative emotions laced into it that are pulling you down. Your trauma takes a benign conversation or a slight offense, and it changes it into an assault into your deepest wounds. You have to heal the wounds to change your situation. You are the master of your own internal world. Only you can put the work in to heal what has been damaged. We will help you. We long to help you. Just ask. We will place solutions across your pathway, but you must choose to act on them. If you ask for our help and you take action towards solutions, I promise you, you will get the results you want with time. It will be done. And that is the end of God's message to all of us. It's really an intense message, and he gave a lot of energy during it when he was saying, you know, do you feel it? Do you feel the love I'm getting off of you? I was literally getting that love energy off of him in a very small amount, because if it's a large amount, you're like falling on the floor because it's very healing energy. But he was giving that to me in small amounts. And the thing is, you know, I try to work on my energy as much as I can and keep it balanced and keep things moving the way they should be. But I don't feel that all the time. And he's giving me this message, and I'm realizing, oh my gosh, I am always supposed to be feeling this from him. I'm always supposed to be balanced enough that that divine energy is flowing through my body and is making me feel a certain way and is healing things. But I don't. And that just, you know, that shows me how far I have to go, right? It's a reminder. One thing I want to bring up to you guys as well, myself and my business partner, Susan, we have just launched our healing business. It's called Orange Light Energy at www.orangelightenergy.com. It's a website that's offering healing services. It's also a website that ultimately we hope to have a large amount of resources on there for people who are going through their awakening process, for people who want to be light workers, for people who want to develop their gifts. So the website is in its infant stages now at this point, but if you're curious, you know, please feel free to log in and check that out. It's so important. It's so important that we look at our trauma and we heal it. And it's not a quick process. It isn't, you're not going to just, I did it for a couple years and I felt, I was quite proud of myself. I was like, oh, well, I went through my dark night of the soul and I've healed all this trauma. Things should be great now. I should be done with it, right? But constantly my guides are coming to me and they're showing me, look, let's look at these past lives now. Let's take a look at things that you've done that are impacting you now. Let's let you feel that emotion so that we can lift it off of you. So they will let me see, they will let me hurt. And then once I have had the hurt process enough where I have processed the emotion, they don't let me continue on hurting unnecessarily. They will actually step in and calm me down once I've gotten to the point of correctly and fully processing what I needed to process. So then they calm me down, and then it's a matter of me and them, we work together to energetically remove the residue of that trauma. So for the healing business, for the services that myself and my business partner offer, we have been personally trained by Metatron for months and months and months. He literally heals alongside of us. So this is a very different healing process. This isn't just like a Reiki healing. This is literally a very personalized, very custom process where Metatron is literally standing next to me, and we assess what needs to be done and how it needs to be done, and he is part of the entire process. And there are many times where he's doing healing that I'm he's taking care of a lot of things that I don't even know that he's taking care of, because he's doing the fine details. He's like a surgeon where it's very precision. But anyway, sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent there. So if you're interested, check it out. And please, if you feel any motivation to start working on your trauma or continue working on your trauma, because we all need to continue working on our trauma, then keep looking for resources. Go on the internet. Keep searching for things. Keep looking, because it's not going to be just one thing that's your answer. It's going to be like 20 things, right? You're going to go through maybe like a trauma workbook, and then maybe you're going to go to an energy healer, and then maybe you're going to have somebody pull up your past lives, and there's so many things that you can do. So many things. Hypnotherapy, guided meditations. Like, there's so many things that you don't need money. You don't need necessarily to go reach out to anybody else. There are a lot of things where you can just go and search on YouTube or search on the internet, and there's so much information available. Utilize it. It's a great time to be alive, to be able to heal our trauma. So that's my spiel for the day. And of course, as I get more messages, I will bring those to all of you. I love you. Be well. Work on your healing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.